Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 20th episode of Bulldog Weekly, Season 6. I'm the sheriff.
Now Midnight Train Robber. This week, we have unfinished business with the Unfortunate Five. Molly is interviewing drama members. I get to talk about my favorite class, and Emma has an interview with the math team.
But first, let's get started with Mr. Devoll and Mr. Tilden with our week ahead of school and sports.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rundown. It is Sunday, March 26th. We've got a busy week coming up at school. A lot of awesome things happening for our kids in our community. We're in the middle of our spring sports, kind of like the tryout period. Teams probably be selected at some point this week. Also, we are in production week. What's production week? The Drama Club is putting on Once Upon a Mattress. They're putting the finishing touches on it. They're even in the building today on Sunday, putting the finishing touches on the set. And opening night is Thursday the 30th, so that's super exciting for our school and the fine arts program. Our drama club is outstanding. Monday, we've got a mentor day for the Bulldog block, and we're actually going to schedule 2 weeks worth of sessions because Tuesday and Wednesday, there's no Bulldog block. We're going to extend blocks 1 and 2 for the purposes of the grade 10 ELA MCAS. So all of our 10th graders on Tuesday and Wednesday will be testing for the MCAS in ELA. Thursday is kind of a big day also because it's the last day of the term. So it's the last day of term 3, and then Friday is the first day of term 4. So a lot is happening this week. We've got spring sports, MCAS, drama club production, and the end of the term. So we'll see you soon. We'll see you next week. Maybe things have slowed down.
Thank you very much, Mr. Devoll. First week of spring sports. Weather's been actually pretty decent, so we're hoping we don't get snow next week like Mother Nature likes to throw at us. But sports are underway. Numbers are actually really good. They're out pretty close to what last year's numbers were. We are still looking for some girls softball players, so if you're interested in playing some girls softball, reach out to me. Track is still open. Baseball is pretty much closing up. And lacrosse, I believe, could still add a few. So if you're interested, let me know. We'll get you going. Besides that, we're looking forward to a great season. If you're looking for our schedules, you can find them on arborlive.com. Then you can come by almost every day and catch some live sports here. So that's it from here. We're looking forward to the track project starting next week. And besides that, back to the Bulldog crew. Thanks for all you do.
Thanks so much, Mr. Devoll and Mr. Tilden. Let's go spring sports.
Next, it's finally time to finish what we started.
Now, why don't y'all tell me who you are?
Oh, my name's Amalia, but you can call me Molly.
Well, don't be afraid to share now.
Sid.
Well, now that we've all familiarized ourselves, I can figure out who I'm arresting.
Sid. Like Sid Sidney?
Well, I'll be damned. Sid Sidney. The infamous gambler? Man, you've robbed and cheated more people than he has.
I won my money, fair and square.
I wouldn't say cheating is considered fair and square.
Well, it looks like I'm the only innocent one here.
Not so fast, darling. I recognize you. You're wanted for all sorts of petty theft on this side of Mississippi.
You're more wanted than I am.
Shut it. I wouldn't even be here if I wasn't given the right directions.
Well, you're all wanted, so looks like each and every one of you is coming with me.
That wasn't me. That was my sister.
Sheriff, there's no way you can arrest all 4 of us. And you're outnumbered.
Well, they can come get me if they want to. If any of them move, I'll make sure you're the first to go.
Everyone, put your guns down. This old piece of hardware can blow all of you to smithereens. Now let the midnight go.
Thanks, Willie.
What's going on here?
Everyone, meet Wild Willie.
Ah!
He was raised by wolves. Now, why don't y'all hand me over your guns?
Over my dead.
Careful what you wish for, Sid.
What do you want from us?
there's a bounty on every one of y'all. So there's quite a bit of money accumulated in this saloon.
There ain't no bounty on me.
On the contrary, Sheriff, I know a few gang leaders who would put a hefty price if I delivered your head on a stick.
You lured all of us here. How?
It's quite simple, really. When I heard Jedediah Doomy was in town, I knew I could rob the Don McGrew and pin the blame on him. And as for you, Sid, I heard you were in Red Rock, so I hired some of my boys to send you in my direction. And as for you, Amalia, I guess you're worth something. What can I say? I'm just lucky.
See? I told you I ain't stealing no fortune. Let me out of these cuffs.
It don't matter. You won't be getting out of here anyways. Now put your hands up.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, Sheriff, I always get away. Now, will you please, Willie?
Goodbye, y'all.
Well, job well done. Let's go collect on these bounties.
You know, there's quite a bounty on you.
Well, what are you doing now?
I'm tired of you telling me what to do.
Willie, just think now. What are you doing?
I'm getting a drink.
Wow, what a twist.
Next, Molly has some super quick questions she needs to ask the drama club. Let's see what they have to say.
Hi, it's Molly here, and we are in the drama club right now, and we are asking people questions for a chance to win big money. Let's go! Yay! Who do you play in the show?
Minstrel.
All right, your question is, who wrote the music for the show?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, that's an amazing answer. Part 2, what other musicals did Jonathan write?
All of them.
All of them? Did he write Hamilton?
No.
That's right, you win $1!
Let's go!
Maddie and Sako, who do you play in the show?
King Sextimus.
Jester.
For $1, who played Sir Harry in the 2005 direct-to-video movie of Once Upon a Mattress?
Matthew Morrison.
Who was also in?
Glee.
Part 2 of your question is, name a song he sings from Glee.
Something. Oh my god.
You got it.
No, marry you? No.
You know, I'll take it. You win $1. Kathleen, what part do you play in the show?
The Queen Agravain.
For $1, name a musical.
Hades Town.
Part 2, name the director of our show.
Max Domingos.
You win $1! Yeah, you go! Emily, who do you play in the show?
Winifred.
Name the person who originated the role of Winifred on Broadway.
I don't know. Oh, wait. Sarah.
No, that's a revival!
Carol Burnett.
Yes, you win $1! Hey, there's $1. Go get the $1. Mackenzie Long, for $1. Name the song that was just performed.
I actually don't know.
No! You don't win no money. No! I'm being robbed!
Thanks, Drama Club, for answering your questions, and congrats to everyone who got $1.
Next, I'm going to be telling you about one of my favorite classes. Let's see what I have to say. Course selection cards can be a pain. Not knowing what English class you want to take for your last year of high school? This stress could leave you regretting all of your life decisions. What is the best choice for a senior class? A class that you can only take during your senior year? I present to you Creative English. What is this class, you might ask? It's a class that revolves around projects and activities. But don't let that fool you. Unlike other classes, You can create the projects the way you like. In this class, you are only limited by your own imagination, and it encourages you to think outside the box. I had Ms. Wickman when I took this class, and all my other classmates had a fun time as well. Picture this, you just finished reading Hamlet. Now normally, you'd have to write a boring old paper, but this class encourages you to show what you've learned in a more creative way. Like this head fort example. This is a project that a student did about inside Hamlet's head. This is just one example of the many exciting projects that you'll be doing in this class. Don't take any regular English class, take creative English. Thanks, Ms. Wickman, who teaches creative English. So inspiring.
Next, Emma interviewed a member of the math team. Let's hear about their season.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Interviews with Emma. Today we have Macy Ingham from math team, and we're gonna ask her a few questions. So Macy, do you mind telling us a little bit about math team and what it's all about?
So math team, we have 4 meets every year, and depending on how well we do, then we could get into playoffs if we get enough points. And we play against a bunch of local high schools like Dartmouth, Fairhaven, Stang comes a lot. So we practice every Wednesday, and we get these packets on all the work that we can practice. And then every month or so there's a meet, and we compete in it, and it's like basically like taking a test, but you have 10 minutes to answer 3 questions. Mm-hmm. And then there's 6 rounds total, but you only compete in 4 rounds. And how well you do depends on how well your team does.
What kind of math do you guys do? Like trig, geometry, algebra?
So we do actually all of those. We have, each round has a different section. So round 1 is arithmetic, round 2 is algebra 1, then there's geometry, algebra 2, pre-calc, and then there's also a team round that has a mix of all of them.
Oh, cool. Now, did you have to sign up to be a part of math team, or did you have like a teacher recommend you to it, or how did that process go?
You can just kind of show up and start practicing. It doesn't really matter whether a teacher recommends you for it or not.
When you get a math problem or equation, whatever, do you work as a team or do you work individually?
So the first 5 rounds you work individually, and you're in a quiet room and it's silent and you have 10 minutes to do it. But then the final round is a team round, and you're allowed to work with your team on it, and you're also allowed a calculator.
What happens if like you're working with your team and one of you comes up with a different answer than the other? Like, how do you guys problem solve with that?
Normally we'll plug it into the calculator for the team round and try and figure it out, but a lot of the times one person will be going off and doing the work, and then the other person is tagging along helping. They're kind of giving ideas and helping problem solve, but they're not exactly doing the work, because we have 5 people on a team, mm-hmm. and there's 3 questions, so it's easier if one person does the work and another person is just helping.
Okay. And I understand that Miss Kellum is the math coach. How has she helped you personally or as like a team?
Well, so she's my math teacher, so I like her a lot, and she helps me during pre-calc. But on math team, she's always super supportive, and if you have any questions, she'll help you out and she'll get you through it. And there's also certain things that a lot of people don't know, so she'll give us like packets or worksheets or notes on it, so we can learn it and be better prepared for the rounds.
How has your season gone so far? I heard you guys made it to playoffs. How did that go? What was the outcome?
So we made it to playoffs after our 4 meets, and we were placed in 7th, which is the final. That's the last person. That's the last seed. So we were an underdog in it, and we got 6 out of 7. So we improved a little.
What teams were in that competition?
There was Dartmouth, Stang, and a couple other schools. I can't remember who, but they're from far away. They were from the Boston area, I believe.
So did any schools around here come in like first place?
I wasn't there for the rankings, but I know Dartmouth is always very good, and they normally get first.
When you're like competing, is there like an audience or like judges, or how does it work? Like in front of people?
There's just a proctor who makes sure that nobody's cheating or talking during the tests. But then your answer sheet is given to the recorders, and then they record whether you got the right answer or not.
Cool. Yeah. During playoffs, did you have any struggles or strategies or methods?
Well, I didn't really study for it, but I did okay.
Kind of winged it?
Yeah, but it's a mix of all of the 4 rounds, the math from all of the 4 rounds. So you can practice your previous tests, but it's kind of hard to prepare for because there's so much criteria.
Nice. And the last question I'm going to ask is, what strategies or methods from math team that you can take to other classes or anything else?
Honestly, I think pre-calc helped me a lot because we were learning the same stuff as math team, and then that kind of also made it easier in pre-calc because then I was
crossed over.
Yeah, because I was practicing harder stuff than my classmates were. But other than that, it doesn't really cross over for me.
All right, well, thank you for coming in and talking with me, and we'll see you back in the studio.
Thank you.
Thanks, math team, for taking the time to talk with us. Teachers and students, if you would like to have something filmed and shown on Bulldog Weekly, let us know at the ORC TV station.
Be sure to check out our Vimeo and social media channels for everything we film here at ORC TV. We film sports games, town meetings, school events, and more.
And just like that, we've come to the end of our 20th episode of Bulldog Weekly. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Labby. We'll see you next time.